About to do a webinar on keyword research, and I'm getting some coffee and just sort of prepping, and I wanted to let people know that you can get to the keyword research webinar. In the description, hopefully whenever I update it, it will take a moment or two for me to do that. Like once we end this video, I'll be able to do it. Welcome, by the way, Jaren's on, what's up? And really, I am just getting ready for it. So I don't have too much to add other than I'm getting coffee. So you could come with me on this journey while I get some coffee. I just heated up some water and I realized I didn't have a ton of coffee that I made earlier. And we have people saying hello, which is great. And if you haven't signed up for the webinar, I'll add the description in just a minute once I get a chance to. But it's hard for me to do it on my phone. And we are talking about keyword research. And by the way, if you're watching this later and it's after the webinar has already been recorded or started or whatever, you could still sign up and you'll be able to get to the replay. So just follow the link, enter your email, watch the replay, and you'll get reminders on it. So like I said, I was running out of coffee, so I only have like half a cup in here, but I have this 4 Sigmatic coffee that I tried a couple weeks ago. And it's the one Tim Ferriss has as ads on his show. So I thought, hey, I'll try it out. It's fine. I think the convenience is really good because it's just powdered. It's instant coffee basically. And it has lion's mane and chango with some sort of herbs and supplements or whatever. And it's fine. I don't find it to be like better or worse from a cognitive perspective than regular coffee. It tastes a little earthy, which is fine. Like some things taste a little earthy. But yeah, I don't think I get like any sort of huge benefit from it or anything like that, which is sort of like indicated in some of the ads. Maybe it's more like a psychological effect than anything else. And good to have everyone on. By the way, I see a handful, Veet and Kari. Yeah, yerba mate. I actually have a big pouch of the yerba mate in here. This is all filled with the yerba mate, so I have that every now and then, just to mix it up, green tea, black tea, all that stuff. And Kendall's on from Arizona. Music Vial is excited for the stream today. Cool, looking forward to it. And then Tisme can't make it, but you'll catch the replay. So that's totally cool, no worries there. And I think, eventually what I do is I record these and then I'll publish them sometime in the future. Oftentimes it's, weeks ahead. So eventually this live stream that I'm doing later, the webinar, will make its way on YouTube, but sometimes it's actually months ahead. So I just kind of keep those in the bank. And if it's a particularly good one, I may publish it sooner, but yep, keyword research. And since a lot of people are actually going to be able to make it, any specific questions you want me to cover, let me know, in this chat right here. And hopefully, people will be able to ask that stuff later as well. But it is good to know ahead of time. Gonna get some water prepped too. So, and today it's a snowy day here in Bozeman, but it's not like a good snow that I enjoy. Let me show you. It's a wet snow. It's wet and it's a mess. Sort of like Georgie's looking out there. A cat ran by earlier, so she's very keen on watching out here. But yeah, it's just kind of a wet, nasty snow. And I see a couple people wrote in that said, you like the streams, Music Vial. That's awesome. Thanks for letting me know. And then Kari says, can you do a webinar on how to find a good niche and a video about checking the competition? So number one, about finding a good niche. sort of. I can do some stuff on that. I will tell you that in about 2.5 weeks, in about 2.5 weeks, there's a mini course on my email list that I will send out. So if you're on the email list, you'll get this course. It comes out in 3 emails, and it basically walks you through the process of like finding a niche. Now for the competition analysis, that is far more detailed, and you'll notice I have very little information on competition analysis because frankly, it's complicated. And if I put out a video on competition analysis or some sort of lesson on competition analysis, there's so much prerequisite information that you have to know. And I have it in my course, 5-Figure Niche Site, but that is a piece in which it's so good that I don't want to give all the pre-information, the prerequisite information that you need to have. And let's see. So Kari, I could do part of that, but not all. And Kendall says, I live where the fictitious Rambo was born and raised. Is that right? How about that? I'll have to research that. I didn't realize it. It's a good movie. Okay, so for people asking off topic or... Actually, I'll answer real quick because I have a minute here. Greg says, you published 10 keyword golden ratio articles and nothing's ranking. What's happening? You probably did something wrong. It's probably on page. And you also said it's only been 1 month. So my suggestion is to be patient and make adjustments because you probably made a mistake. And Ravi is on, and Kendall says, according to those books. According to the books. Okay, so it must be the Rambo thing again. All right, cool. So I see we're up to 23 people, but I have to go. I do have to get ready for the webinar. So once I get off of here, I'm gonna paste the link for the webinar in the description so you can get to it. If you just refresh, you should be able to get to it in like less than 5 minutes. And then for everyone, I'll see you on the other side there. If you're watching the replay, you can indeed, catch the webinar that I'm about to record. Just follow the same link and you should be able to sign up and get to it. All right, we'll see you and catch you on the next one.